because I was here a year ago and a lot has happened, I'd like to talk about kind of Ember's place in the JavaScript ecosystem. And I stole this from an excellent talk by Brandon Hayes called Ember in the Real World. And it describes the hype cycle of new technologies, and in particular, JavaScript technologies. And in case this is difficult to read, we start off with the technology trigger. And the technology trigger is sort of the important kernel of something new and exciting that an idea is based on. And we then move to the peak of inflated expectations and then plummet down into the trough of disillusionment. And so, and this is not to rip on any particular things that are hot right now, but oftentimes something looks very exciting, and like Elm might be a great example. Like Elm is on my list of things I want to develop some deep expertise in, but it's likely that you might not want to build, the next Gmail using Elm, just because it's not necessarily tried and tested yet. There's not a huge amount of adoption yet. There's a lot of excitement, but it probably in our minds is a little bit less capable than what you would find if you really tried to write 200,000 lines of Elm and make a big product out of it. So then the pendulum kind of swings in the other direction. And this, when I was teaching last year, the trough of disillusionment, we were somewhere around there. There was a lot of talk about Ember being slow, having performance problems. We just landed the first rewrite of the rendering engine called Glimmer 1. But there was a lot of focus on the size of the app that you're delivering to your users. Like, how many kilobytes is your app.js? And how would that compare to using something like Preact? So now I believe we're really off on the plateau of productivity. So Ember is a little bit less new and exciting and cool and energizing than it used to be, but it is more, you can be more productive with it than ever. And we're starting to reap the benefits of setting up some strong opinions and to be able to roll out important things like lazy loading of engines, which is a huge advancement. I mean, this is a big win, and it's only possible because of all of the work that came before it. So the idea here is you can be as successful as ever with Ember, given where it is today. And I think that it is not only a safe bet, but a smart bet if you have an app that's of a significant size and a significant degree of complexity.